Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Black and Bright, A Big Life. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that we are on unceded sovereign lands of the Wurundjeri people, and I'd also like to acknowledge the Bunwurrung people and all other members of the Eastern Kulin Nation. Getting into the panel this afternoon, I'd love to introduce Lenora Thaker for her yarn bomb. Lenora is a Mobiaglag Meriyam woman born and raised on Yidinji and Yiraganji country in far north Queensland. I hope I said that right, Lenora. Her passion has been documenting her family's history over many years, working with elders to help bring their stories to life in DVD and television documentaries, and working on her own fiction and non-fiction writing. Lenora believes that Zenatke's voices are too few and far between on the literary landscape, and that, to quote Toni Morrison, if you cannot find the book you want to read, you must write it. Please welcome Lenora.
Thank you, everyone. Ancestors are with me. So I want you to imagine it's 1938. And we are in a shanty town for Torres Strait Islanders and other coloured people. On the fringe of just another racist little town somewhere in North Queensland. So 16-year-old Pearl was caught by her brother with a Kole boy, that's a white boy, at a dance last night. And the brother has taught the Kole boy a lesson he won't forget. And this is the morning after. By them, quick, by them are coming. Joey raced into the house, bolted the door, and with eyes darting around the room, tried to figure out his next move. What the bloody hell? Daddy Barge roused from his brand new second-hand armchair. Lord's sake, Joey, what the police want you for? Mama Rose put down her cup of tea and jumped to her feet, preparing for battle. Ask her, Joey said, jabbing his finger in Pearl's face. All eyes were on her like a lynch mob, only this time it was family itching for a lynching. Not my fault you get bombed up and want to fight everybody, Pearl hit back at him, still feeling his fury from last night in her swollen cheekbone. F you, Guttawarra, Joey came at her, readying his backhand. Oi, oi, Daddy Barge stepped between them. I do the flogging round here. And what's your language? Said Mama Rose, making time for propriety. Granny winced. She couldn't abide a foul mouth either, especially on Sundays. Geez, Mama, black fella get bashed, no one gives a frig. White fella gets a small dustin' up, it starts raining coppers, pleaded Joey, like he was already on trial. The sudden rapping at the front door sent everyone scrambling, with Mama Rose bundling up the last pieces of damper into a tea towel and shoving it into Joey's hands. Here, now, out the back, cross the creek, look for Uncle Charlie's humpy and stay put. The door rapped again, followed by a voice. Hello in there, Constable Jim Archer here, would like a word with Joey Abel. Pearl's mind flashed up a vision of the Kole Jim Archer as a skinny postie riding his pushbike around town, losing everyone's mail and trying to humbug her as a young gal. Now in a copper's uniform, she held little hope he would do better as a lawman. Kazage boy, Granny motioned as she held the back door open after checking there was no Bizem there. Joey flew out the back. Pearl watched him go, barefoot and shirt lifting from behind, gliding like a flying fox, vanishing into the forest. Eso.
Thank you so much, Lenora, for that beautiful story. Very, very amazing way to introduce this event and to kickstart off this conversation. So thank you again so much. And say hello to Layla for me.